Hello, one. Hello, all. Welcome to this Friday night into Saturday morning edition of WILIscredia Live. This is technically the August 21st edition. I come to you, as always, as Charles, otherwise known as CP. There's a couple of things that, if everything were rolling as normal, this probably would have been discussed over the course of the week, but I'm kind of glad that it wasn't because the story has taken shape a bit. And real quick, Daniel, what's going on? Raiders, Felix, what's going on? Trini, what's going on? That is no. That is just for those who are asking. I thought I said this last time or the time before that, but when I did a search in my well, I have access to a bunch of royalty-free footage, and when I did a search for broken camera, images like this, like what you just saw in the lead up, were part of broken camera. And I don't know, maybe that's the name of one of those dance moves or what, but those videos came up when I searched broken camera, so fuck it, I'll use it. Maybe I don't know what the fuck's going on. Perhaps it's me that is unaware. So for those of you who do not know, about a week or two ago, Sony announced that they were pushing Venom back to the October 15th release date, which, if you're a horror fan, if you're a Halloween zombie, you know damn well what that date is. And it caused a bit of a, I guess we can call it a kerfuffle, and people got a little bent out of shape, but I don't think it was necessarily worth it for a myriad of reasons. And people were saying, "Oh, well, Venom's going to have to move because they don't want to mess with that big Halloween money. They don't want to cost themselves." Which, I mean, the same can be said for anything, but the truth of the matter is, as far as somebody who should be confident going into that weekend is concerned, you'd be surprised. Opening weekends for both of these films are incredibly strong. Halloween 2018 opened to a $70 million opening weekend with a worldwide total of 256. Venom opened to an $80 million opening weekend haul, and their worldwide total was 855. So almost 3 times as much did Venom make than Halloween. And I guess the rumors or the backlash got out enough to where Venom they went ahead and moved again, which maybe the movie's not totally done. I'm saying that because it was supposed to come out in September. They pushed it to October. They barely got their toes wet on this October 15th date, and now they're moving it further back again. Venom and Halloween are both ass. Meh. Yes, that's a lot of people believe that. Not not 11 million, $1.1 billion worth of people. That's a heavy hitter. Um, what was that? So I think it's funny that that no matter what camp you were in, you thought that the other movie needed to move. Whether you were in the Halloween camp and you figured that it's gotta be it has to be Venom that moves, because why would they want to mess with such a successful franchise right in the middle of Halloween? And Venom fans were saying the exact same things. Like, Halloween's going to have to move. I mean, it's not even Halloween weekend, so you still have time to push it back. And Venom's just a really strong franchise, so why would you risk costing yourself money? Which, in the end, I think they both figured out no matter how well they were going to do, they were still going to cost themselves somewhere. I think the fact that they opened up to $70 and $80 million respectively says something, but at the same time, if they were to go up against one another, they would be cannibalizing one another, and the numbers wouldn't be nearly as good. Like, you could maybe see a situation where they both scrape 50 and it's a tight finish for first. But that is just my 2 cents. CP, when will you watch clips from that website again on a live stream? I don't remember the name of it. LOL. I don't know what you're talking about. I've watched a lot of shit from a lot of websites. And says Dice. Is it just me or CP? I don't get hype. It's just me, CP. I don't get hype for movies anymore. Yeah, there's nothing that really gets me like truly fired up. I mean, there's 2 or 3 where I'm like, yeah, I'm curious to see that, but there's nothing like I can't wait to see insert movie here. There isn't anything like that on the horizon. Yeah, and Ben agrees. Both meh. Oh, the one where people were sitting and talking about sex and stuff. You mean Jubilee? I could do a Jubilee reaction if you'd like. I'm sure that there's more social cancer that they've released on that channel in the last week or 2 that I've been away. So guys, to you in the chat, would that have affected your movie-going experience? Did you have plans on seeing either Halloween Kills or Venom Carnage Incarnate, the Carnage sequel edition? If you had plans on seeing either, were the fact that they were competing with one another, would that have thwarted your movie-going experience, or would you have made an executive decision and said, you know what, I wanted to see both of these, but I'm going to watch this instead? And I guess the piggyback to that question is, of those 2, which would you rather see if you could only use one movie ticket? I'll get to it. Alonzo, I'll do it. I just figured that was a good entry into the stream, given that I've recently dealt with drug side effects that laid my ass out the other day. Just your ass, though, huh? That's a really weird drug side effect. Usually I get, like, tingly fingers or whatever, but it laid ass out. That's you might want to see a doctor if that lasts longer than 4 hours. Do you know what makes a movie sometimes? A crowd? You mean the experience? Sure. I'd seen Halloween before Venom. Ben, you're a bit of a horror guy. It has not changed my viewing experience. I'll watch them the same weekend if need be. Thank you, Felix. I appreciate that. Watching Coda at the moment, and I can't wait for it to be over. Seen some people say it's their favorite movie of 2021. Yeah, I haven't heard much. CPI recently rewatched your 31 and 31 videos again. You should have way more than 5.77 subscribers on YouTube. Travesty of justice. First of all, thank you. Secondly, just make sure you're hitting all those buttons, the like, the comment, do all that stuff. That helps. It's stuff like that that gets me thrown into the algorithm. I realize it's pandering, it's peddling, but stuff like that really helps. If you really want to see us bump up and move ahead a little bit, that's the way to do it. That's the way to get us in the discussion as far as the YouTube algorithm is concerned. Interactivity, comments, likes, shares, all of that stuff. I'll watch Halloween first. Considering I've never seen the first Venom, I'll sure say Halloween. I saw paranormal activity in an empty theater. Then a packed screaming theater second. Second time was way better. Oh, yeah, there's certain movies, like certain horror movies that totally adds to the experience. I likely would have seen Venom before Halloween, but haven't seen 2018 Halloween yet. So, oh yeah, you're going to want to watch 2018 before you watch Kills, because there's so much redeeming qualities to 2018. If you've seen 2018 and you go into Kills, there's so much that redeems that fresh look at it. I don't like how they made Venom a bullied teen alien who sings now. Yes, of course, CP, you're the man, and we love your content. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for being here. I'm just trying to traverse whatever it is my life is dictating. I dealt with some floater sequel that fucked with my vision and my brain in general. What the fuck? I agree with Cody on his opinion on Halloween 18, but damn it, I enjoy it in the theater. Most of it had to do with the theatrical experience. I'm watching Friday the 13th Part 5 right now for no reason. What's your opinion on Friday the 13th Part 5, CP? Lots of kills and lots of boobs. Go Roy. It's okay. It's my least favorite of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. I feel like it's a watered-down version of 1, like they were trying to reset and redo Part 1, and they never really committed to it. Like they wanted to redo 1, but have the character be Jason-esque, and that to me always felt funky. And yeah, it was just a little too close to porn for my taste. Halloween 18's a good watch, but the fangirls are out of control. I would get canceled on Facebook. Yeah, there's a couple of groups that you probably wouldn't be allowed in. That's, yeah, Dice, you know what? Watch it for you. Don't play into, the masses. So somebody, when I brought up that that Venom had an easier time about their schedule, and I don't agree with that. Venom came out October 1st, 2018, which is 2 weeks before Halloween 2018, yet still made an absolute fuckload of money. The following week, A Star Is Born came out. That was a heavy hitter. That was a big award darling. People quite enjoyed it. Dragged Across Concrete had some fans, not enough to sway many people away from watching one or the other. First Man was a quality picture. Again, not a film I think would pull away from a Halloween audience. What do we have here? The Hate You Give was a mainstream release, but again, different audiences. Halloween came out October 19th, 2018. And then Suspiria came out the week after that. Again, different, but not completely different. If you're a horror dude or kid, girl, whatever you want to be called, if you're a horror kid, you had quite a few choices relatively quickly. And then by the 30th, Bohemian Rhapsody came out. So it's not like those movies didn't have competition for the entire month. So they did well up against some heavy hitters. Again, some of those movies probably wouldn't be considered stuff that would genuinely compete with certainly something like Halloween. Venom, you get a little bit more closer to a bit more mainstream an audience, but they still just killed it. They fucking killed it. Did you see Shout Select is Bringing Nothing But Trouble? The most excited for that? I haven't. Why is there no nudity in Friday the 13th Part 6? Jason Lives. Alonzo, watch my 10 Things You May Not Know About Friday the 13th Part 6. You'll get that answer. I never play into the masses. Good girl. Good night, Dice. I did not like the Suspiria remake at all. I'll stick with the Dario Argento version. Yeah, they're different movies. I could understand liking them separately and not really liking them remotely for the same reasons. That's kind of what Suspiria was. Like Suspiria 77 was all about color and visuals, and 2018 was really all about dank fucking gray. All I need on Blu-ray now is Alligator. Please, baby Jesus. I actually saw Venom in theaters not long after I had the opportunity to see Halloween 2018 in theaters. But I was already a part of the way through. Didn't want to spoil it for myself. I want the Friday Nightmare franchises getting rebooted someday. Yeah, well, you cross your fingers. I did watch your 10 Things About Friday the 13th Part 6 video. I guess I'll have to rewatch it. Yeah, I think it's number 5. Number 4, 5, or 6, where I discuss nudity and why there was no nudity. So what do we got here? We got Jubilee. Just trying to set this up to see if we have new stuff. Oh. Interesting. There's one that was released hours ago that I guess we could jump right into right after the ad break. Hey, CP Dice, checked out the Phantom of the Paradise yet? No, but I that's a twofer. I will be doing Little Shop. No, 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 not Little Shop of Horror. Rocky Horror Picture Show within the next 5 days. So there's that. It's about to get uncomfortable with Jubilee. Does it ever stay comfortable with that damn dreck? I'm telling you, this channel, this whatever like this social experiment is cancer. It's social cancer. Uh, bah. Don't mind me. I just have to make this all smaller. You have to do it in stream when he does. Yeah, no, my face is being blocked. I don't know. I was hoping maybe for something like that, Dice might join me for one of, if not both. If not, I mean, Phantom of the Paradise. I'm dying to know. I mean, that's Dice's favorite movie. How's my sponsorship video stream coming along? I just said within the next 5 days, Felix. I don't think any big budget movie should come out this year. If you spent over $100 million on a movie, wait till 2022. Yeah. Yeah, the theaters, as much as they say they're back, they're not back. I think if you make $40 million like in a weekend, you've done really well. It's still really, really gnarly out there. People are getting like really sick. And it's unfortunate. But again, if you guys have, I shall only hope that my internet actually lets me tune in. All right, you don't have to join. It's all right. I understand. My theater serves Pepsi now. Yeah. M. Did we decide on Candyman for your birthday? No. Emily's birthday is the later in the month, and right around that time, and she gets free popcorn and soda at the movie theater, and we were thinking of partaking in Candyman for her birthday. Although we'd have to pay for the tickets, but the food is free, so it's like technically it's lunch for us. Just a giant bucket of popcorn. If the lunch is free, which is just popcorn and soda, but the movie tickets aren't. If we go to a matinee, it'll be the cheapest. So, $25 for lunch is not terrible. So we might go check out Candyman for Emily's birthday while she gets free shit from AMC. And by then, will we be vaccinated? No, we won't have our second shot yet. It seems like the new Candyman movie doesn't have much media hype. I feel like it's coming out so soon. Yeah, everything's just coming out so soon because everything's just so different and weird and strange, and nothing makes sense and nothing feels right, and these last 19 months have been so weird. Miles' childhood. Last movie I saw in theaters was either Deadpool 2 or Logan, whichever came last. I think it was Deadpool 2. There you go. That's a perfect movie date. Then you can come back and review it on this channel, CP. It can be a Brit and Twit review. I would hope so, but, I don't want to make Emily bust her ass for her birthday, but we would have, at the very least, it's been a very long time since we've walked home from a movie and done the first thoughts on the walk home. So at the very least, we'd have that done. I'll sponsor a birthday outing for both of you. That's an easy choice. No, the popcorn and sodas on AMC. But thank you. Have you ever had Coke 2? So, well-researched documentary on YouTube about how the whole experiment backfired was fun. Candyman was supposed to come out May 2020. It's been pushed back so much due to COVID. Yeah, this fall is going to be hella interesting because there's a bunch of movies that were supposed to come out 12 months ago, 14 months ago, 16 months ago, and they're all just kind of getting squished in between September and December. And it's going to be a really, really tight release schedule for theaters. Oh, I watched Reminiscence with speaking of, what's his name? Wolverine. Why is your name Hugh Jackman? Yeah. Hugh Jackman and from the Mission Impossible movie and Dr. Sleep. Why is her name slipping my mind? Fuck. It's from the writer of the Westworld TV series. Ironically, it's a movie about people that want to live in their, it's kind of like Inception, that you can go back in time and experience memories, and that's the only thing that people look forward to in this dank future where France, where Miami's all underwater. It's ironically pretty forgettable, and that was such a disappointment for me. I'm so over superhero movies. Ended with the Endgame. Game over. Yeah, I agree. Matrix 4, Jeepers Creepers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre are all supposed to come out this year, and still no trailer. Spider-Man No Way Home. How can anyone be tired of superhero movies? Easy. There's too many. I don't know if it came out on Netflix, Trini. I know my uncle has it. For real. My uncle has it for real. It came out on HBO Max tonight. That's what it was. Okay, so what we have here, the Hugh Jackman movie. Yeah, Reminiscence is what it's called. And if you're going to watch it from the privacy of your own home, do it. I mean, worst case, if you're having a bad time, you just stop it, and it's not really wasted money if it's something that you could just step away from and not pay for gas and not pay for parking and blah 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 blah. All right, so here we go. So 6 extroverts versus 1 secret introvert. Over here on the Jubilee.
Hey good humans, before we start this episode, we've got a big announcement to make. We're gonna be having a
Are you tired of seeing this guy intro every single Jubilee video?
Yes.
In an intro on set for one of our videos. One
I'm tired of
I teach little kids how to code, and I have to deal with them all the time.
Build-A-Bear.
photographer now, but I used to work at Apple Retail.
Ooh,
Give me your number real quick,
fancy.
Cass.
Big air, a trampoline park.
If we could turn summer.
Is this 6 secret meth heads? And 1
We brought together 7 extroverts.
I'm an extrovert.
I am an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
I am an extrovert. 1 is an introvert. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
I could do this.
So,
Okay, not everybody talk at once.
first thought that comes to your head when you think about what an extrovert is.
Outgoing and friendly.
Outgoing and friendly.
And
Okay.
enjoys meeting new people.
Yes.
give off
Yeah,
a
because
Right.
we like get energy from being with people. So
Yeah, like
Also,
gain
not the same as talkative. There are some introverts who talk a lot.
also extroverts, they don't.
Zed kind of was like overcompensating a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. It was just a lot of energy.
I think it's valid to realize that you need to have a balance, though, as an extrovert.
Yeah.
You're not
I think what a lot of people don't
No.
realize is you can also need to take a step back.
I
always
can
need to be social
yeah.
to be considered
Yeah.
an extrovert.
Like sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and like it doesn't mean that I'm an
did
introvert.
I-
It means that I'm a human being.
Did I offend you, Felix? Yeah, we could change it if you don't want to stay. Don't leave. We could change it. Don't be mad, Felix. I can change it. Please. I still love you. The delay is shit. Did he leave already? Fuck. No, I'm serious. I'm going to Beer Fest, so I need to rest. Oh, you're literally going to a festival. All right, well, best of luck. Drink a lot of water tonight. Keep that head saturated with water. That's the best first step to take. If you drink a lot of water the night before, you'll be able to preemptively strike against a hangover. Not that I know anything about that.
All fluctuates.
Or like, do y'all ever like just like kind of you can just reflect energy from other people?
Yes.
Like it's easier, at least for me, it's
Yeah.
easier to just reflect energy.
Yeah.
Brian, I thought he was either introverted or on a blurry line of extrovert to introvert.
He seemed like he was acting a little bit.
An extrovert who has good people skills and can lead a group isn't always talking the most.
That's
I've been in a lot of like small groups or like 20-sized people. and I
Extrovert doesn't
love
have to
those
lead a
sizes.
group.
You get to meet a lot of people. Like you're not always talking.
All right, Trini.
already.
Wow, guys.
It was just an eeny, meeny, miny, mo choice between Allah and Zed. And I was like, Allah didn't talk.
She was the quietest in the group. I thought maybe she was just kind of like cutesy and quiet.
Well, if they're trying to win money, wouldn't you try
We
to...
counted all the votes, and we have a tie. The tie is between Zed and Brian. Each of you is going to get 30 seconds to state your case.
Funny. I just get a little nervous in the beginning, but I like to feel people out first, and then I start like getting energy. But I felt a lot of energy from Ellie, a lot, and we did talk over each other a lot. So, I mean, okay. But yeah, I'm very outgoing, very fun.
Hey y'all, I am super extroverted.
Yes.
Literally 100%. I'm an ENTJ on the Myers-Briggs, and I love talking to people all the time, literally planning on getting all your phone numbers after the show because we should hang out. Usually the
Creep.
show votes off the most like stereotypical person first, so I was trying to not be like super bubbly, but I like love people.
I have to do it.
Zed could have been overcompensating, but he did seem very assertive in how he felt about himself.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Girl. Like, honestly, I was just at a low energy spot. I was feeling it out. And so I was like, okay, whatever.
So I wanted to talk about the elimination. And let me say my thing. And then I want all of us to do that too, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he was the mole. I thought you were the mole, and I voted for Zed because I
Brian
felt like
is
he was
the
just
gay one?
overcompensating.
Wait,
I
there's no-
definitely wasn't overcompensating. If anything, I was
Zed is trying to get the
undercompensating.
digits.
But you were the one out of the group that was really overexcited, and I just was like,
He did stand out.
Yeah.
For sure.
I honestly voted for you, not. I'm sorry, it was so confusing.
It's okay.
I could not hear anybody talking. There were like two people that stood out, but you're just like so cute and sweet, and I was.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh my God.
You. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Can you say your reasoning real quick?
I didn't know anyone, so I just had to choose someone. I'm so sorry.
So hurt.
If you don't know, it's because you're an introvert and you know that you're the mole.
And I wasn't sure because he gave a very convincing answer during
Honestly,
the round.
yeah.
But then you went up to speak, and dude, I'm gonna be honest, you just seem like a genuinely very nice guy. If I were extroverted, like, yeah, I'd want to get everyone's phone number. I'd be hell yeah, man.
Oh, that's weird because maybe he's slipping up right now. Maybe he is an introvert, and so that's why he said if I were an extrovert.
We have
No,
like
why do you have to
six
be a
minutes
phone
left.
number?
So I was thinking,
Yeah.
So he wanted to go first, and then you want to go next?
Yeah.
Do you have a specific like question?
a
or?
question.
Okay.
Because she took the lead, she seemed very assertive, very sure of herself, and that felt to me like she was just doing everything she could to throw suspicion off of herself.
What do you guys do as hobbies?
Okay. I like that.
Can I go first?
Go first.
All right, just because, yeah.
Just Panic
so,
Room 3.
what's your biggest hobbies? Okay. So, let's see. I'm an actor. So no way. So,
Oh.
so you know, like
Set himself up right there. I mean, you
we
same wavelength.
have to be extroverted.
Well, because I was gonna say,
Do
I
you?
actually didn't want to say I was an actress because I was worried that would plant a seed that they're like, oh, she's faking. But I'm not just on stage, I'm actually a filmmaker.
She started talking about acting because I brought up acting. She seemed to get very defensive, and she avoided eye contact.
I love going to the ocean. I play the ukulele.
Awesome.
And like I'm in sales, so
Nice.
like there that just gives you a lot.
Oh,
When
these
I do
are
as a
all
job,
like
actually, like,
trademark.
Build-A-Bear, you have to be like an extrovert and someone who's good with people to
What?
work there, and it's like, oh, it's so life-giving. I love it.
I actually have all mine in C's. Christ, coffee, cycling, computers, cameras, and chess.
Alliteration moment.
So I work at a trampoline park right now. You can't work there if you can't handle kids, teens, adults. But my hobbies, I love being outdoors. I'm a Disney fanatic. So when I go to Disneyland and I see birthday pins, I literally go up to random people and I say happy birthday.
Okay, these people are most likely extroverts, but at the same time, are their occupations and their hobbies like really giving us the information we need?
Yeah.
Does I get
Right.
like something really quick? Because everyone's talking about job, and I didn't say mine.
Yeah.
I teach little kids how to
You
cook.
can be an extrovert and not be such a fucking a weirdo about how much you're fucking reaching down somebody's throat to be in their business. You know, extrovert's just somebody who, you know, speaks out a bit more than somebody else. Like this is borderline, for a lack of a better word. It's like a slutty way of being. Just fucking talking to everybody and anything about anything. It's like, dude, why don't you focus a little bit?
code and I have to deal with them all the time.
I do filmmaking, but I'm also a
15
mediator.
seconds.
He helps kids
Tim.
code.
Build-A-Bear.
Photographer now, but I used to work at Apple Retail for 3 years.
Ooh,
Give me your number, let's
fancy.
go
Oh, because that
Figure, a
screen.
trampoline park. Yeah.
Mostly because she seemed a little low-key, low energy, and it seemed like she was trying to push her energy.
She like admitted that she didn't know who to vote for, and like she was just really good at acting like bubbly.
I would just, if I was there, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a
We counted all the
congressperson.
votes, and we have a tie.
Oh my God.
Another one?
The tie is between Aaliyah and Ellie.
What?
All the L words.
With Squarespace, editing and adding pieces on my e-commerce.
You guys are gonna get 30 seconds each to tell us your most extroverted experience.
So first of all, when I was taking the Myers-Briggs,
Alonzo, I am a introvert who can probably feign extrovert if I have enough time and if my medication is right. I am a stay-at-home hermit. There's a lot going on with me socially that certainly, like the introvert's introvert. That's what I am right now. What the fuck's an omnivert, Dice? What the hell is that? Is that somebody that wants to see extroverts kill introverts? I'm an omnivert. I know how to socialize, but sometimes people irritate the shit out of me. There are times where I could de-escalate a situation and just not because I'm annoyed. Choose not to, just because I'm annoyed. Oh, I've done omnivert things in the past. Too many labels for things. I'm CeePo. That's what I am.
personality test, I scored a 99% in the extroverted category. Second of all, the big extrovert experience was 2 weeks straight in Guatemala with a big group of people. We did things nonstop. It was so fun. Also, I have plans right after this, and I'm gonna hang out with people immediately after this.
So I told you guys I have a remote job. So we don't get to ever see each other in person. Even the people that live close by, we just don't hang out too often. One of our coworkers who lives in Oregon, he actually came in for 2 weeks and he was in town, and I literally brought everyone together. I was the one to bring everyone to my house. And then on top of that, I'm just laid back, guys, but I'm for sure extroverted. That's all I gotta say.
It's definitely her.
I am such an extrovert, but good luck, besties.
I didn't vote for you this time, I swear.
Oh, so sad. I really wanted
Why?
to be able to
What is
win
the
this.
amount you can
I
win?
wasn't the biggest personality, but also I was able to talk, so maybe they just voted me because I was just kind of in the middle.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt and want to continue playing the game.
Because I want to ask a question specifically to you.
Okay, yeah.
Because right now, straight up, my doubts, I'm gonna trust my gut. It's still, I still have doubts about you. And I have doubts about you just because, I don't know what, but when you said your occupation, okay, filmmaker, you write plays and stuff, but when you look at famous people right now, they can be extremely extroverted when they're on the stage, and then you leave, and you'll watch behind the scenes, and they're sitting in the corner on their phone. I wanted to ask you, what's something that's extremely extroverted that you do at work?
You don't understand this. Okay, when you're a director, you are literally in charge of everything. You're holding the strings on every single person. You need to make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. You need to make sure everyone's safe. It's crazy and insane. And a lot of people, I think, they think because you're behind the camera, it means that you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be in the spotlight. But I really thrive in that kind of environment.
While she was talking, she was trying to gain her energy back. She was talking about what she does for others in the environment, but not very much what she felt. What about you? What's something really extroverted that you do?
I was at a party, right?
Okay.
And I got super drunk, and
Okay.
I woke up
Naked.
and had so many people's Instagram swallowed on my phone.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was I don't know how this happened, but this somehow did. And I think that just goes to show, I love talking to people.
In 2015, I went to a church potluck a Sunday afternoon. Everyone wore name tags because that's what you did at potlucks. I accidentally went to a grocery store afterwards with the name tag still on, 2 different people made the same joke. And it's like, oh, hey, Zed, how's it going? And so I realized that's 2 people I met that I wouldn't have otherwise met. I literally wore a Hello, My Name Is sticker for an entire year after that. I put a new
way.
one so that I could have more conversations.
That is so
and
nice.
that is very
That is so
true.
sweet. That is a very
That's
extroverted
adorable. I
thing.
love
Yeah, you're not an introvert.
I'm a big reader. I read my whole life. So if you brought up like football or like you brought up filmmaking, I've read something about that because I hate not being in the know.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
that's why I know a lot about introverts.
Right.
Guys, honestly, I don't think the mole's here.
I know.
Or someone's
Someone's just doing.
Someone's
doing really
lying.
well right now.
And like,
'Cause
okay,
my
I think that you're definitely extroverted, but like you
Yeah.
also have been taking lead and you've been doing a really good job. Like if you are lying,
Yeah.
wow.
I
But
know,
like,
right?
I don't know why, because you're the one that's like taking control.
I honestly
Like, if
wouldn't
I
be
was the
surprised
introvert,
one way
that's
or
what I
another.
mean.
That's exactly
It
why
comes
I'm
out of you,
coming
but
at
like,
me, so
I don't
I'm
want to say that
definitely
it's you,
vote
but
for
like,
I felt sad because I thought they betrayed me. Honestly, that's how I felt.
Okay,
Second.
7, 6, 5,
Honestly,
4,
guys,
3,
this is our nowhere.
2, 1. I voted for her because she seemed like she was voting for me.
Yeah, good old
Though I
self-defensive.
love that all I was taking
You can't
initiative,
fire me, I
she's
quit.
just- It's all for show.
Or you can't fire me, I fire you.
We have a tie.
Yeah. That's,
Tie is between Allah and Alia.
Oh.
We're gonna now go into another round of votes.
Preach, Ben.
I saw that coming.
I honestly don't.
Nah, dude.
Nah, dude.
This game is
You're bad.
brutal.
I was surprised.
Dang, like, you're wrong. Like,
Please raise your hand if you want to continue.
That'd be tits.
Majority has voted, and we will end the game now.
Please let them still be in there. That'd be so awesome.
Hopefully you guys voted out the correct people and you guys win.
Wow.
If the light turns green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Yeah.
is it you or is it Alex?
Why didn't y'all raise your hands?
Is it you or is
No,
it
'cause
Alex?
I really thought it wasn't.
Is it you or is it Alex?
I had a feeling. Something felt off.
I am mad not only that I lost, I was the only one who raised my hand.
Will the introvert please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1.
I knew it.
Knew it.
I did not know.
Knew
I'm
it.
sorry. I thought it was you.
What was I saying the whole time? What was I saying? You or you?
You didn't raise
Because
your
if I
hand.
rose my hand, you guys tied me. Very upset, I'm not gonna lie. Because I
Nope.
knew I was right.
I felt so bad
Gotcha.
because we were making friends, but I felt really good that I won.
When I was a little girl, I was an extrovert.
Pay me.
I hated being by myself. And around 14, I noticed that I no longer enjoyed being in groups anymore.
For me, being an extrovert means loving getting to meet new people and hearing their stories. Sharing my own
That's not what it
story is
sounded like. It
also
sounds like
very
you're
fun.
just all about
but
being a
it's
fucking
not a one-way
tool.
street.
So in the same way that introversion does not correlate all the time with social anxiety or being shy, extroversion does not mean that we never get nervous. As an extrovert, I'm sending love to all the introverts. Take your money, queen.
No, lunch is on me, you guys. I'll see you guys at-
All right, Corey, what do you want to talk about? I'm trying to do a little healthy blend of everything. What you got? What you got? You want to do a Q&A? You want to do a AMA? We don't give a shit about Zed. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. I'm fine. I'm fine with just carte blanche with this shit. Did we do the I'm trying to think they have a new Who's in it for the money? Instagram models are not real models. Agree or disagree? Let's talk about the cap you wear. Okay. It's a Kangol. It's one of my oldest Kangols, if not the oldest Kangol I have. Black was the first one I got ever to go with my Yikes shirt, which can be found in the Teespring store. If you'd like to shit on the folks over at Blumhouse. Let's talk about how Blem is fucking out of the Coke sponsorship. Yikes. Well, there it is. How many hats do I have? I think it's way more than 15. It's less than 30. It's somewhere in between there. So for whatever that's worth. Well, all right. I have no problem talking. You guys just got to drive the narrative here. Drive the conversation. CP, can you do a ranking video of the Hellraiser films? Oh, I've seen one of them. And I certainly can't squeeze them in anytime soon because we have a 31 on 31 to get ready for. I've got a camera to finish swishing off. The last Hellraiser was shot in my area. Could have been an extra, but had to work. Oh, that sucks, man. There are only 10. Only? It's like 7 too many. Have you all seen CP's comedy? Holy shit, it's funny. What's missing? Plot. Well, thank you. I would show you, but I can't be on the screen. It's just like it's so hard watching comedy of my own, especially while being filmed doing so. It's really, really weird. What's a recent film that should be getting more attention? Well, from the horror community, I feel like what the fuck is that movie that I just a VHS movie? What the fuck is it called? What are you called? Son of a bitch. Censor. I really feel like Censor should have a lot more of an audience. Yes, Jake, Censor. I feel it should have a bigger audience. I feel my review for it should have a bigger audience. But thanks to Jake to adding the director of that film to my review, that was quite badass. What movie would you love to be being an extra on? Inception. I really enjoyed Dr. Sleep. That is one of the best Stephen King film adaptations. CP, I'm sure you've said it many times, but who are your three favorite comedians? Carlin. Brian Regan. Eddie Izzard. She Took Notice, too. Censor's my favorite genre film of the year. What do you mean She Took Notice? Gallagher. Ben. No. No Gallagher. Pryor's up there. Like, if you ask me again in a week, it'll be different in a week. It'll always be Carlin though. Pig is my favorite movie of the year. I heard I need to see that. Which film is worse, Freddy's Dead or Halloween Resurrection? I don't like Halloween Resurrection at all. At all. Oh, she replied and retweeted, huh? That's badass. Yeah, it's flattering. It's flattering when you're critiquing something and somebody still manages to take that critique and still be on board with whatever it is you did and or said. I dare to say one positive critique of Jason Takes Manhattan. One positive critique. I liked how they had even the gangsters were afraid of Jason. That was a nice touch. Is that good enough? How do you feel about Bill Hicks? I loved him as a teenager. Then I heard about him stealing jokes. And of course, Dennis Leary ripped off Hicks. Bill Hicks is awesome. Yeah, him boxing a head off. Yeah, that's up there. That's certainly up there. Asian girl was hot. Oh, okay. Also true. Why was Jason so slimy in Jason Takes Manhattan? Is it because he was underwater for so long? That and the sewers, I'm assuming, were just so grimy. Fucking music in those movies was shit. For some reason, they stepped away from Harry Manfredini, who was, as far as I'm concerned, he's the John Williams of Friday the 13th. The jack-o'-lantern face wasn't great, but I like how waterlogged he is. Yeah, that's fair. Like, to see him progress over time is quite neat. I'm not sure how well you know the law, but what are your thoughts on Bill Cosby stepping free? It's a joke. Guy's done some fucked up shit, and it's just another indication that if you're popular, if you have money, the rules aren't the same for you. What's your favorite Amy Dolan's movie? What the fuck? Checking. My favorite, huh? I gotta narrow it down to one. Can't Buy Me Love. I'm celebrating Amy Dolan's August. Well, best of luck with that. If that were the case, what about Weinstein? Weinstein's a piece of shit. He's far worse a piece of shit than Cosby. Irrationally Angry. You don't like Busta Rhymes doing karate. And what? Of all the films you watched for Who Would Like That, which one upset you the most? I've been waiting to film this, but there's no review for it yet. We have it ready. I just, once the camera and everything works itself out, I'll be filming a video for it. Baise Moi is awful. There's no story. There's non-simulated sex, and it's just I don't know. It's the closest thing to a snuff film I've seen. Yeah, Baise Moi, and it's like not even close, which is really kind of shitty. Baise Moi, we got Human Centipede 2 coming up. I have to do the backwards version of Irreversible, the 2020 cut, which I'm quite excited about that because I quite appreciated the resetup, the way they set it up backwards. Baise Moi's meaningless garbage, hated it. Unsimulated sex is meant to look like rape. Yeah, it's just unnecessary. It's just so garbagey. There's no substance to any of it. And it's just like, oh, you're trying to be edgy with your fucking sex. Cool. Man, you guys are so hardcore. Oh, this is Friday into Saturday. Irreversible's a hard watch. The whole backwards plot, that droning sound, that extended uncut rape scene is a bit much. If you watch it on the 2020 edition, it's backwards, and it's quite interesting. Dogtooth has unsimulated sex as well, but I love that film. Dogtooth is something that we've watched and haven't really been able to put words to. It's a movie that we've seen and just kind of tucked to the side and have been like, now what? See, if we had a camera, we'd probably be 3 or 4 movies further along, and Who Would Like That? But the camera situation's sort of been a blessing in disguise for only the reason to not jump into these things. But I forgot who it was I said. I'm going to come back later to tomorrow. There's something else to discuss, something else to cover, and I will be doing that within 27 hours or so. I forgot that this is Friday into Saturday, not Saturday into Sunday. So you got a little sneak peek. What else do we got here? Do we have did I tell you to do that? Yeah, look at that. Go do my Twitter. Yay. And then you fucking YouTube sub and fucking badassery. And we'll see you. Neil Blomkamp's Demonic is getting hard reviews. Pretty surprising to me. Thoughts on him as director? He's been pretty good. He's, as far as I know, from the 4 films of his I've seen, I don't have a bad time with any of them, including Chappie. I quite enjoy Blomkamp. But we could scratch that surface tomorrow. Yeah, hold all those thoughts. We'll be back tomorrow with perhaps some more trivia. Maybe we could do something fun with trivia. Maybe, maybe not. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a pleasant Friday night, Saturday morning. I've been CP. You definitely haven't.